What up, tube? What are we doing today? I'm gonna give you a quick update on what's going on around the garage. It's mid-July, mid-year. Last week was just a lot of rain here in South Texas, so there wasn't any car events or car things or cruising or anything going on. So caught up on a lot of chores. We have a couple maintenance customers that we detail their cars in their garages, so we were still able to get that done even in the rain. So that was cool. I'm going to give you an update on the 53. We'll give you an update on the daily and update on the Cayman, and what we're going to do next on our detailing rig, Wifey's Daily, our Hyundai Tucson that needs something fixed on it. First off, the 53. 53 is not anything done to it. It's in the same status as you saw it last. So the 53 doesn't have a whole lot done to it. We haven't really done anything new to it. We're still in the disassembly phase. Scott from Scott's Rods Garage, good friends of ours up in Fort Worth, he came by on the 4th to say what's up that weekend, gave us a little bit of advice on how we should approach. We weren't originally going to do the floorboards because they're pretty solid, but we decided that, after talking with Scott, that it just makes sense. We're going to have to modify this transmission tunnel to fit the new transmission we'll end up with. We might as well put new floorboards in. It's only a couple $100 in floorboard tins. And since the floor is solid, it's just a good time to do it. And it's not going to really increase the cost too much overall on what we're trying to do. Now, in regards to getting more stuff done, we got a lot of disassembly to do. We got to take this front bumper off, the grill, the bumper, disassemble the rest of the trim, the windows on all the doors. We're going to do that in a few weeks. Remember, this is Wifey's car. She's learning how to do all this. We're learning together, and we're teaching and all that. So she has a 3-week period of off time before fall semester of school. She's in school finishing up all her nursing stuff, and she's in summer session right now. So during those 3 weeks, we're going to get a lot more done. I don't know if we're going to tackle that windshield yet. I think that what we're going to concentrate on is the doors, the rest of the trim on the rear quarter panel, and maybe tackle this bumper and this grill, and then also try to get these fenders off to see what condition they're in and go from there. So that's the update on that. I still got to mount a door. We got to organize some of this stuff. The Porsche, the Cayman, nothing big happening. We're going to be repainting these bumperettes pretty soon, and I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but yeah, it will. These were scratches that came with the car. I got to fix that. I put some touch-up paint on it. I don't not like the way that looks. So we'll be taking care of that very soon. I have the paint. I've had the paint. I've just been lazy about it, and unfortunately now I have to wait because it's so humid. It's not really good conditions to paint. So that moves us to our daily, our Elantra. Our daily driver is a solid car. This is my parents' old car that we inherited when they bought their new Camry, and this is my A to B car. So mechanically it's sound. We changed the oil in the transmission. We do regular oil changes on it. It runs great. 34 miles to the gallon. It does what I need it to do to go to practice, to go around town, etc. I want to clean it up because I want this car to last us as long as possible so I don't have to have another car payment. We bought this from my parents. So a couple of things that are wrong with it. Anything that's wrong with it is aesthetic to this car. So mainly the headlights. I did them once. We're going to redo them and get a little more intense on it. I'm going to show you how I'm going to finish those off so they actually have a coating, a solid, durable coating on the lens. So when we do fix it, it'll hold really, really well. This fender is dented, and that's how it came from my parents. And the biggest part of this is the rear bumper. The rear bumper is faded. The clear coat's pretty much done in that corner. It's got a bunch of scratches on it. It's time. It's a 2011, so unfortunately it's got wear and tear there. The front bumper has got scratches on it. It's got a little dent on the hood, but I think we could probably knock that out. So my thought was, because we can buy them inexpensively, is to get a new fender, a new front bumper cover, and then redo the rear bumper cover. So normally I would just leave it and just drive it, right? Well, I want it to look a little nicer. If we're going to keep it for a few more years, you know, or drive it, mechanically it's sound. I want to make it look a little bit nicer, but I don't want to go crazy on it. We're not trying to make a hot rod out of this thing. Okay, no performance stuff. Just clean up what's there. The rest of the paint's in pretty good shape. So, our thoughts: new fender, new bumper cover, redo the rear bumper cover in the OEM silver, so the silver you're seeing. And I have leftover clear coat, enough to coat the whole car with at least 2 coats, from our Lexus IS300 project that we sold when we painted it gray. So, repaint the bumper, repaint the fender, or new fender, new bumper, new paint. Fix and redo the rear bumper that's on there. Scuff the whole car down and re-clear coat the whole car. That's the idea. How much would it cost us? In parts or material, which is basically just the silver paint, probably about $150, because we're not going to need a lot of paint. So that being said, what are your thoughts? Should we fix that up or leave it alone? Now, this won't be done till fall, because we're going to wait for the humidity to go down. So this would be like a winter or fall winter project, so actually closer to winter than fall, but winter here is still, you know, good temperatures, just drier climate. So that's our thought. Wheels wise, I mean, I got tires that are a year and a half old on this car, so we're not looking to change wheels unless we can find an inexpensive set of 16s, which aren't very common. Front lip. I found a couple of front lips out there. They're pretty generic, but they look all right. So I'm thinking I'll probably throw a front lip on it, and, you know, then we'll start putting on all the, you know, maintenance parts like new struts and shocks, which I have, etc., to really get this car rolling and freshened up. So what are your thoughts? Redo new front, new fender, new bumper, rear bumper, new color on those parts, clear coat the whole car. We'll do it right here in the garage, just like we did the Lexus. Let me know what you think. Just a nice little cleanup, inexpensive, you know. And wifey's car, what does she need? Well, the roof, you see, it's dirty, but it's glossy. And then you see this wing, or the trunk wing, or hatch wing, sorry, is faded. So this part is made of plastic, probably ABS plastic, and it's the paint and the clear coat are faded. Now this car, man, we haven't detailed this car in a while, but it did have a spray ceramic coat, not a full ceramic, but like the spray coat. But honestly, we haven't taken care of it the way we should. So I already did a corner on the other side by hand, so I know this will buff out. So next video will probably be us cleaning this wing up and getting the shine back on it, and then actually protecting it and maintaining it a little bit better. Okay, but yeah, this car, it's solid. It's what we use. We pack it up. That's what we use to detail, to take all our stuff that's right there and hanging over there when we go take care of a job. But yeah, that's it. So the next video, we're gonna fix that wing, most likely. We have some car stuff coming up around town or the area that's gonna pick up a little bit more in regards to car related events. Due to the weather with the rain, we really haven't had anything. So that's pretty much all our updates for this time of the year. For, you know, like I said, we're in July. Leave us a comment on that Elantra. See what we should do. That'll be a nice little project in the winter. And let us know what you think. I got to get to JT's house to look at his Supra. We got a lot of car stuff coming up. You know, we're going to meet up with some other people we've met and take a look at their cars. So, and we got a lot of stuff to do here in the garage. Leave us a comment. Leave us a subscribe. Hit that notification bell. It does help. I appreciate all your support. And yeah, have a great week. God bless.